Right. Hello everybody. My name is Alexander. I am reporting from the VTV Vietnam Television. And next to me is Mr. Alex. So nice to meet you, Mr. Alex. Can you give me your full information about yourself?
Hello, Mr. Alexander. I am. My full name is Jaya. I'm in high school. So,
Yes. So as you know that we are suffering 15 years when the scarcity being activated. So today I will have a small interview with Mr. Alex here to ask about his experience from 15 years when we are living in the scarcity. Are you ready for interview?
yes.
Yes. So I will ask you the first question that when does what were your age when you moved to the scarcity?
At this time, I remember I went to the Sky City when I was 15.
15 years old, alright. So when you hear the notification from the government that the land free are no longer to be lived anymore, and you have to go to evacuation point, how do you feel?
I feel so nervous and confused and do not know how to do when I go to Sky City.
So do you remember that who were going with you?
My family went with me.
Yes, and now they still live with you, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now, can you tell me more about your feeling when you first when you come to the evacuation point? That mean that, and what transportation will that take you to the sky?
When I received notification to move to education point, at that time I feel nervous and the government enter my family to the helicopter and about take more than an hour to the Sky City.
So how many passengers on that helicopter do you remember? And do you think that that helicopter will take the how many people that the maximum people that the helicopter will take?
According to me, at this time, the helicopter will have about 12 to 16 passengers and maximum of 20 passengers.
Yes. So how many maximum passenger that the helicopter could take to the sky city, the engine of the sky city?
Okay, and answer this.
Yes. So what were personal belongings they taking with? I mean the luggage, for example. And how about you? What you bring to you when you go to immigrate to the sky city?
I don't understand.
I mean that when you have to immigrate to another place, what you bring with you and what your family will bring belong with you?
So at this time, I notification of government, and I don't bring anything with me, but I brought some clothes and about some food.
You don't bring anything. Yes. So how about your clothes and your some facility like book or computer? You don't bring with you, right?
Yes, because it's heavy to bring.
All right. So when you come to the entrance of the scarcity, what you see first, and what you have to do first?
The impression of me when I landed on the Sky City, it says airport, because it look like very modern and do automatic and out and the airport do automatically and good.
Yes. So the first, so let's talk about health check. Yes. So I know that when you come to the Sky City, anything change from pressure, gravity. And so can you tell me more about the routine to on health check? What have you done? What have they done with, or what have you done on when the health check comes? And health check means that you will check your physical and your health. So so everyone will know that. Do you have any problem related to your health, your illness, illness, sickness? Yes. So that means health check.
What about what I do is
That means that when you come to the health center, and what you have to do to the when you come to the health center. Alright, we will ask this question. We will return this question later. So when the captain announced to you that your safari, your living place will be destroyed forever, and when you're looking down to see what happened, how do you feel?
I feel serious and something confused because had a whole city whole water. I don't know how to describe it. It's very extremely destroyed.
Alright. So when you have a rule, do you feel that the rule on the scarcity is different from the rule that you know when you live in the safari?
On the Sky City have different rules from the old city because it has limited generality and the government have some warning and each family has maximum two children of your family and use one language and use the same digital money.
Yes. Oh, so that means that you have to use only one language and currency. So I know that you are not foreign you are not American or British, so you are Vietnamese, right?
Yes.
Yes. So how do you feel when you first time touch your first touch in the Sky City and you know that people around you speaking English? Do you feel like any struggle with you when you communicate with them?
Uh,
Do you feel any difficult when you communicate with them? Because
okay, because so I am have a problem because my English was bad and I don't understand all they speak. I have a problem with them.
yeah, so have you do any solution to fix it? Do you have any solution?
So I think I will communicate with everybody usually and improve my knowledge about English.
Alright, so how about the currency? I know that we still able to use variety currency, but it's not being very effective anymore. So do you feel that any struggling? Do you have you suffer any difficult when you first come to the Sky City and you have to buy the currency that you never used before? Do you feel any difficult?
About currency.
Currency mean dollar or euro, digital money. Yeah, that's the currency, and I know you used to use Vietnam dollar, but when you come to here, you have to change currency. So first, you have to change currency, right? So do you feel any struggling when you use the currency that you never used it before, and especially this is digital money that you don't have to money, real money in your hand is on your mobile phone. So do you feel any difficulty when you use digital money?
So I feel very strength and because I don't use digital money before and when I land on the Sky City, this is the first time I use the same money like Bitcoin and something else. So this is it is a problem with me.
Yeah. So how about now? Do you feel any struggle, or do you get used to with this money?
What is
Struggling means difficult, and get used to mean that now you are being very familiar with that money. So how do you feel now about that money? You still feel any difficult when doing payment doing payment?
no? It's convenient when I buy something.
Yes. So we will talk about something related to your activity every day. Yes. So do you play any sport when you come to the Sky City?
When I come to the Sky City, I adapt about the environment and about 2 weeks, and then I take part in some sport. In that club have some sports different like football and no football, badminton, swimming pool and something else, but I usually play badminton.
Oh, so how do you play badminton on the Sky City? Do you feel any different from the badminton, original badminton that used to play on the ground, and the badminton that currently play on the Sky City? Do you feel any different?
It has no 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 more difference from the Sky City to the old city because the first when I play badminton is outside because at that time don't have uh, any house or something indoor so because because the Sky City is on the sky so that's strong wind so the first I play badminton will be difficult because the strong wind something difficult.
Yes. So, so you said to me that in your area have swimming, right? Yes. So have you ever have chance to see the swimming pool? And have you ever have chance to see the swimming pool in your area?
What?
I mean that do you have an opportunity to see the swimming pool
Yes.
in your area? See the real swimming pool because I know that when you come here, there's no longer gravity and to hold the water in the swimming pool is very hard. So have you see the swimming pool in Sky City? And if have you know anything different from the original swimming pool that used to have in Paraguay?
It's no different because the swimming pool on the Sky City indoor and they take the water on the rain and filter it and you can swim.
So how do they keep the water on the pool when there's no water? Do you know that?
No, I don't know.
Right. So let's talk about your clothes. So I know that when you move in here, your old clothes will be no longer suitable for the environment here. So what have you changed your fashion style? Do you feel any different when you first use new clothes?
When I land on the Sky City, the first clothes I want is usual clothes. And so when I landed on the Sky City, government have a notification to everyone to change your clothes and my clothes and my clothes or everyone is with suit because when you fall down the Sky City it help you fly back to the Sky City.
Oh, right. So now you get used to with them, right? You don't have any struggle with the clothes anymore. Right? Yes. Oh, so next we will talk about transport station. When you come to the Sky City, that there will be transport station will be different from the original one. Yes. So can you tell me more detail about the transport station and the one you use?
So the transportation in the Sky City has more difference because in here every transportation at the whole city will if the transport station use oil or something about fuel, so on, and in this and the scarcity they use the most electric vehicle like jetpack, drones, and Skytrain. Electric scooter, something else. I don't know.
Yeah, so how about yourself? Do you own any transport station?
I use electric scooter to work.
Oh, right. So we will. So now currently do you work or study?
Yes. At this time I was 15 years old, so I went to school. Went to high school because so I learned at the school that in the Sky City had only one school for everyone because no have territory to say to build more school.
Right. How do you feel about the education? Do you feel any different from when you study when on the ground and then you change the scarcity? Anything change about the education subject or the go to the ground of your study?
About the education in the Sky City, so there is one school for everyone. So this has all grade, all level, all age, and exercise in the Sky City became compulsory. And about the knowledge, so no more different than the OCD.
Nice. But the different I think you say language. Yeah, let's talk about diet. So I know that when you look here some original food and fruit that no longer be existing anymore. So could you tell me your type of food and fruit that you eat when from the day you been here until now? Does anything change about the recipe and about recipe? Recipe is just like beef, chicken, and beef, chicken, chili. That's just like that.
Other food, what I eat. So on the Sky City, they don't raise some animal because some animal like cow, pig, or something heavy because so I ate
So we still have the material on the line.
no, there is no.
So we have an alternative restaurant.
Yes.
So then I will ask you the last question. What do you lost and what do you get? I mean, when you come to the scarcity, what do you get for yourself and your family? and what you have lost?
I get some impression and on the scarcity, like the AI of robot. So the robots do anything for people, and I don't believe that the people can build the city on the sky, and I lost is I lost I lost I lost something on the OCD, like my computer, my mouse, and so
In your free time.
yes,
So this is the end. I think the time for our interview now is over. So thank you for participating, Mr. Alex. Nice to meet you. Yes. So hope you have a great day on the sky.